Alright, y'all, trying to get back into the YouTube flow. But anyway, first off, shout out to my tribe. They came over yesterday morning. We had a little bit of time before they had to go do stuff, and I had to go do my eye doctor. I had an appointment to do a checkup and everything, so everything's good with that. But anyway, we worked on my fence some more, and we probably got done in like 2 hours. What would have taken me probably about, a day, something, 6 or 8 hours. So, makes a big difference. People matter. Having people close to you matters. That's one thing I admire about Bear Independent. The community and group that he's built there. And I would like to do something similar to that. But anyway, as I've said before, I encourage you to have a tribe or a group or mag, whatever you want to call it. And sometimes it's not the easiest thing to do, but something you should strive for. Because, like I said, with normal, everything's good, the world is still good, everyday task. Some things you have to have help with, or some things it's just a benefit. Like I said, getting done in a couple of hours, what would have took a day, is very beneficial. But if you have an SHTF, that's going to be even more important. You're going to have things that need to be done, especially if you're homesteading. Kids need to be cared for, watched. Food needs to get prepared and cooked. Food needs to be processed, harvested, planted, everything like that. And it's going to take people in a full-blown collapse. In full-blown collapse, there's going to be tons of stuff to do. It's going to be really hard for you to do it yourself or just one family. There's lots of jobs that's going to go with that. You're going to have full-time security. You're going to have, like I said, the kids aspect, everything that goes into caring for them. Cooking, cleaning, watching, medical aid. You're going to have scrapes and boo-boos, if not worse. The food preparation, the cooking and cleaning that goes with that, the planting and harvesting, the taking care of the animals. The way I see it, if you don't have feed to feed them, in SHTF, you're going to have to do like they did before, like a shepherd type deal. You're going to have to lead them out and graze them and then bring them back home in the evening, or either you're going to have to go cut things for them to eat, bring grass and trees and bushes and stuff from a ways away. Fetching water, that's going to be a big part of it, especially taking care of animals in gardens. It's going to take a lot of water. But all of the things that go along with that, it's going to take people. That's one thing I like about Bear and the way that he does his channel, is he really pushes the community, really shows that he has a community, really, and does the things. So that makes a difference. And like I said, if you're homesteading, there's going to be a lot of things to do. And if you have the ability to, I encourage you to homestead and be able to produce your own food. I think that's going to be a big thing coming in the next few seasons, maybe. With a lot of things they're putting into place, I hate to sound like every other YouTuber, but it's looking that way with the jab, they're calling it, and things like that. You know what I'm talking about. They're pushing out now. They're already talking about doing passports. They may make it mandatory where if you don't have it, you can't buy or sell, or you can't go to the grocery store and get what you need, and all this kind of stuff. So you're gonna have to make a choice. How much are you gonna fight? How much are you gonna comply or not comply? Are you gonna just take it and go ahead and do what you need to do, or are you gonna hold out? I can't tell you what to do. That's your decision, based on your morals and maybe religious beliefs and freedom beliefs and all that. But I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna try to hold out as long as possible. So if that's your plan, it may be time to start getting things in place and finding the people who also think like that. It's hard to do. I know it is. I have a small group. I would like to have more numbers, but you can't sacrifice value for numbers. The small group that we have now, I know you can count on them. You can trust them. They're family. They're bought in. They've been helping us do the things, and we help them do the things. And like I said, shout out to those people. One of the issues is sometimes you can find people that are like-minded and willing to do those things, but distance is a problem. Distance matters. You need to be, I would say, 5 to 10 miles at the most away from your immediate circle. You can have some of the best people in the world, have a ton of knowledge, do the things, everything you could look for in a tribe member. If they're 20 to 30 miles away, they may not be able to be there when you need them. All that stuff makes a difference, especially if you have a full-blown collapse, if you have an EMP, or you have martial law kind of lockdowns. It's going to be very hard for them to travel, or you to travel. If you're in a group that's 20 to 30 miles away, it may be difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. Maybe you get enough of a heads up that you can go there before things get that bad. But I really wouldn't count on it. It's a very good chance it's going to catch you with your pants down. That's usually how, Murphy's Law? Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. And that seems to happen a lot. I can tell you from experience. So maybe it's something you need to keep in mind. I think it's PJ Fox at Viking Preparedness always says that it's better to leave a week too early than a minute too late. I'll be honest with y'all, with what we got set up, I'm not planning to bug out. Now that's still an option, bug out bags and yada yada yada, but when you get a homestead set up and you're in a good rural area and you got the majority of good people around you, it's got to take a real dire circumstance for you to leave all that. When you bug out, you're a glorified refugee. You're just, I don't know how to explain it, but all you have is what you have on your back and who's walking beside you, going out into the unknown. As if the world isn't chaotic enough when everything is relatively normal, with all these riots and protests and everything else that's going on. Could you imagine trying to travel, especially a long distance, in a true SHTF? You have a true collapse, or EMP, martial law. Yeah, I don't want to do that. And I don't want to take my family through that. So, try to have it to where you can hunker down, have the things you need, and the people you need. Like I said, I can't tell you how to start a group. Can't tell you who you need and who you don't. But start out with conversations. Like Bear says, you have to date a prepper. But start out maybe in your local church, local kids ball team, local community stuff, the ones that are close to you, the ones you see every day. That's where you need to start. And again, you don't have to tell everybody everything you got. A lot of people around here are small farmers anyway, so it's pretty easy to find somebody that prepares on at least a base level. Maybe not everything, but that's a start. Maybe you can convince them. I was talking to actually a cousin of mine the other day at the ball field. I see him off and on every now and then, but I hadn't seen him a lot to talk to him. But we was talking about gardening and raising animals. I didn't know that they did that much. I knew they had a few chickens, but I didn't know they was raising such a big garden and doing those things and looking to expand, looking to get some hogs and different things like that. So I told my wife, Homestead Honey, maybe we can get up with them, and hang out a little bit and get to know each other a little better and see where it goes. Maybe to be some more people to bring into the fold. Not really anything to do with the preparedness, but they also have 3 kids. They have 3 girls, just like I do. He asked me the other night, said, "Are y'all going to have another one?" So I don't know, we're probably going to wait. He said that they think they are too, but they were waiting for us to have one to see if we had a boy, and if they did, they were going to try again too. So that's pretty funny, but it's funny how it worked out like that. Both of us have 3 girls. So hopefully you can hear me all right. I've been pausing a couple times when the skidder comes up here because it's really loud and everything. But like I said, I want to encourage you to take it one step at a time. Try to keep building your preparedness, whatever level you're at now. Figure out what you need to do to go to the next level and try to work on that. Get better. Learn stuff. Learn skills. Learn people. I hate to be gloom and doom, but I'm expecting things to get rough in the next couple years. Food shortages, inflation, civil unrest, possibly civil war, who knows? I don't have the bingo card with me right now. And, of course, the Second Amendment will be under attack. It's already starting, as we knew. We knew when things went the way they did last November, it was coming. You can read people, or at least you should be able to read people. If not, maybe you need to pray for the discernment. It's a gift through the Holy Spirit. Every Christian needs discernment, or else you'll be deceived. So, I guess that's probably about all I got for this time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy the channel. I'd like to see the channel grow. Share and subscribe. Like, all those things. Hopefully we can get out there I'm not the most knowledgeable prepper or homesteader. I'm learning like a lot of y'all are. But I encourage you to do it, to try it. Worst thing can happen, you fail and have to try something else. So, stay real. Stay humble. Keep your nose to the grind. Don't be afraid of hard work. Follow Jesus, number one thing. I need to start taking more time out to pray and to read the Bible and do those things. I've just fallen behind. I've let things build up, and you know how life goes, but we need to quit doing that. I need to quit doing that. I try to be honest with y'all and show you that I'm just like you. I'm a human. Things happen. I don't get everything right. I'm not the perfect Christian. Keep striving for that. I like to make my channel a little bit nicer. Added the intro. Hopefully y'all like that. Really, I don't know how many people still watching at this point, but if you are, thank you. I appreciate it. But I like to make my channel a little bit smoother and a little bit more professional looking maybe, but I still don't want to lose the roots and the base. I don't want to lose the fact that I'm just a regular person. What I make is stuff that I know and I believe in or have some knowledge of. Things I think you should be doing, or maybe that'll benefit you. It's not a show. Yes, I'd like to increase my channel, but I don't do this for the following. I don't do this for the fame. And I definitely don't do it for the money. Because right now, I'm not even monetized. And I haven't made anything off of any of these social media platforms here. Whether it be YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. I just enjoy making them. Everything I buy for the channel is out of my own pocket, or either what Uncle Joe sent me, but we'll keep that between me and you. And I did have a couple of sales on Teespring. Orville bought those, but I was supposed to get paid for it, but I didn't get anything out of that because the apparently I ain't got my PayPal set up right and all that, so I got to work on that before I do a cash out again. I don't know. Technology is not something comes naturally to me. But anyway, I appreciate you watching, especially if you're still up to this point. Like and comment if you got anything you want me to, any questions maybe to answer or anything to cover. If I know anything about it, I'll try to get to it. Thinking about doing a live stream sometime, just a Q&A, where whoever's watching, you know, if some of y'all's got some questions for me, I'll try to do my best to answer them for you and let you get to know me a little bit better and things like that. So, here we go. Stay prayed up, prepped up, and strapped up. See ya.